Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, everyone. So today, I'm gonna become a host, and I'm gonna ask everyone here. So it's all about experience of writing a motivation letter and portfolio in English. So I have some questions. So you have to answer this question. So I think started from Damar. So Damar, this is the question is all about. This is the question about purpose of making a motivation letter and portfolio. So in the first question, in your opinion, what is the main purpose of making motivation letter in English?
Of course, thank you Afuza for asking me. So, firstly, English is an international language,
Yes.
and motivation letter is one of the important thing for us to make to achieve or to enter the big university. If me, I am want to enter Harvard University, and of course, I will make the motivation letter portfolio using English. And the main purpose is that I already say to make uh, the school or the university impress of us, so they can make us enter the school, maybe with the scholarship or other. Thank you.
So you have the others plan. You say you wanted to be you wanna go to Harvard University, right?
Yes.
So you have anything else? The others university.
My other university. Of course, my second plan is Oxford University. The third plan is maybe Tokyo University. The fourth is NUS in Singapore. And if I not achieve that all, maybe I will stay in Indonesian with like enter UI or ITB, maybe UGM.
So you have a lot of plan
Yes.
university in the different country, right?
Yes, because if we want to enter a big university, we have to make plan ABC, because we don't know if we enter the school or not. So we should make the plan from A to C, maybe to Z, because it's important for us.
Okay, thank you. So uh, right now we're gonna move to Risky. So what do you what your opinion about purpose of making motivation letter and in English?
In English, personally, to make it more universal for any other countries. For example, if I want to enter the university in China, he will accept my. Actually, in China, he will accept in any languages. You can use actually Indonesian, Africans, but if you use English, it would be better. And also, if you want to join the university in Europeans,
Hmm.
they will really proud with English of your motivation letter.
Okay, so you say you wanna go to China, right?
Yes,
So what is the name of university?
actually, it's called SZ2, or more known as Shenzhen University.
Okay. And right now we move to Abil. So what is your opinion about purpose of making motivation letter in English?
Okay, in my opinion, because I create the purpose, the motivation for university abroad, so it's important to make it in English because the English is a language that's usually used in outside, especially like famous university like me. I create motivation letter to NUS or National University of Singapore, and the purpose of motivational letter is to make them trust about us because in motivational letter we write our skill, our achievement, and what we can do for them if we get accept in there.
Okay, thank you so much for Abil. So we move to the next question is about why is motivation letter important in the college entrance selection process?
Okay. Like last I said before, in motivational letter, we write our purpose, why we go to the university, and we write also about our skill, our achievement, and what we can do for the university. So it's important for them because we can give some impact or oh uh, this guy can give big impact for our university. So that's one of the main reason, in my opinion.
Okay, so Rizky, what about you? Why
Gimana?
motivation letter is important to in the college entrance selection process?
Personally, I will go abroad by the scholarship.
Hmm.
So actually, most of scholarship need a motivation letter, uh, specifically in English because we're going abroad, right?
Yeah.
And then some of the scholarship need our motivation letter to know the main reason why we should go to university, why what is our end interest, and for know what is the thing that we can do to the university, so they will give us the scholarship. That's personal.
Okay. And Damar, what about your why is motivation letter is important?
So maybe it's like the same as the question before. So firstly, maybe it's to make the school or maybe the person that we are entered to get a scholarship is proud of us first of that, and then maybe to make the person that review your motivation letter see what you can do and what a big impact that you can do to the university or the scholarship. And then the third one is to see uh, to make you in front of other people, like if you have CCNA and other people done, maybe you can be the one that gets selected to have the scholarship or enter the university. That's all. So how about Hafuza? What is the main reason or the purpose or the important thing to make the motivation letter?
I think I think motivation letter is important for me. It's because we have to prove it to uh, we have to prove it to the university so that we have any experience. We have experience. Uh, we have experience. We have uh, what we uh, what we have experience and the others and uh, so yeah, I think it's for prove it to university. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next question. So that's it's about relation to college registration, especially abroad. And why is the ability to write a motivation letter in English important for applying to study abroad?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Why is the ability to write a motivation letter in English important for applying to study abroad?
Iya, Mas Ki. Ada question?
Why the ability to write a motivation letter in English important for applying to study abroad? Loh,
Okay. Personally, my goal is to get accepted in those university, uh, specifically at Shenzhen or nearby, and then uh, the things that I've been do for before joining the my preparation actually is by having a CCNA examination, Microtik certified, network associate certification, and then also having a more specifically a routing engineer certification in Microtik.
Okay.
And then my commitment after joining the Shenzhen University is to growth the to growth the specifically at network uh, network engineering community
Mm-mm.
for student abroad in China. How about Abil?
Okay, in my opinion, I will divide by three. The first is goal. Of course, the my goal is to enter a university that is National University of Singapore or NUS, and the second is my motivation to enter the university. Okay, uh, while I school at either boarding school, that's in someday. Uh, there is the time that we do a seminar with Pak Deddy Gunawan as the owner of Aiden Boarding School, and he tell us about if you want to join, if you want to continue to the university, uh, make sure that the university is abroad, not in Indonesia. That's my motivation to enter the university, especially in NUS or because NUS in Singapore, so it's abroad. And other motivation is because Pak Deddy say that university in Indonesia is quite bad at the ranking, and we can get a better university outside with less cost from the uh, cost for the university or our uh, monthly food, our monthly edition tuition. Yeah. And then the last is my commitment after I enter the university or accepted by the university is to give some to give big impact because my plan is to enter the major is computer science or especially I have interest to cybersecurity. So maybe after I accepted by the university, I can create some virus. Maybe I mean, and I also create how to prevent from the virus, and I can apply it to the university. So maybe that's all. Maybe that's one of the impact that I can give to the university.
Okay, so we're gonna move to the last question. It's about reflection on global readiness. So, okay, if you do apply abroad, what will you prepare further after this experience?
Sorry, repeat.
Okay, I think.
Okay, for my preparation. So the
Mm,
first, I of course will attend in IELTS class, and of course I already do many tryout. And my last record is I get 6.5 overall score in IELTS. That's first. And then the second one, I will go to SAT class. That's important thing too for achieving or to enter a big university like Harvard University or maybe Oxford. And then the last, I was already doing this because I following a Bintang Pelajar course about mathematics. So why? Because in IDN we don't get like a serious math learning, and we just get a math learning when it was Saturday, and it was just like 30 minutes or 1 hour. And of course, maths bintang pelajar course is important to make easily for us to learn about SAT, because SAT is a math but in English version. And of course, is and SAT is not just math, but English, but it's same like Bahasa Indonesia in examination, but it was in English, like searching for the main point of the paragraph and others. So that's the three the thing that I prepare right now for apply in globally or big university outside of Indonesia.
Okay, Rizky, and what about your opinion?
Personally, first off, I have two things that I've been done to preparing to preparing the to preparing the examination before joining the college. First off, actually in IDN we didn't have any stadium general focusingly at stadium general. We didn't have it. So as Damar said, we only have it for 1 hour or 30 minutes in a week. That actually really that means we didn't catching up to the national or international math class. So the first thing that I do is by joining the course of mathematics. At the course name is Bintang Pelajar. At there we learn about the logic of mathematics. We also learn about metrics and others. And there, from there, that makes me more easier to catching up the international standard learning of mathematics. And then the next one is by preparing my IELTS and SAT before register the college test. Oh,
Okay, my preparation before I apply to the scholarship or to the university is like my friend said, I try to learn English to sharpen my English skill and also my math skill. So because I need that skill to apply the scholarship or to the university, I uh, join some course that is scooters. It's like intention for help student to go abroad, and it's already include about IELTS and also SAT. So after that, I need to I prepare about my mentality because I think I will feel culture shock. So I need to prepare myself in my mentality and also my body.
Okay, thank you for the speaker that have been answer my question, all of my questions. Uh, Thank you, Damar, Rizky, and Abil, for come to this podcast. And I think it's probably done for the end of this agenda. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.